What is the crack? Today is going to be a bit different. I'm going to track an old song like I do for all my playthroughs, but this time I don't have a demo to work off of. All I have really is I kind of know how to play the riffs, and I have live footage now. So I picked the best ones. I'm going to go through that one bit by bit and then see if I can pull a song together out of it. Yeah, it's from my first band Within. The song, we didn't have a title for it. It was called Diggity because the intro riff is a diggity. So yeah, it was a good song. Played that in, I think it was the last year or two. The band was together, we wrote that. So yeah, I'm going to go through the footage bit by bit. I'm going to go through my setup and as I'm writing and stuff like that. See if I can update it along the way. But yeah, this will be fun. If not, you'll never see this video, so there's right. So first things first, what I usually do generally is I do drums first. Again, I'm very old school, alright, so you can shout easy drum at me all you like, I don't really give a shit. I've been using FL Studio for drums for 20 years now, so I just find that it's the best and easiest software for me to use to just capture a demo really quickly, and then I keep the beats really basic, so when I send a song on to a drummer or whatever, you know, there's no preset ideas, just pretty much a clean slate. Maybe like, you know, the idea of the beats there, but everything else is free reign for whatever drummer to use. It's not an excuse for me to be lazy. So yeah, I have my FL Studio drums open, and I'm just gonna go through the video bit by bit, and then we'll see if we get the drums on, and then on to guitars, and then do a playthrough video, which is probably a separate video or whatever. Okay, so first riff. Let's watch. Simple enough. Snare hit. Just get the tempo. A bunch of snares there. That should be the tempo. I already did the soft camera, so. Okay, so that should do. That's kind of a important kind of pattern because it kicks into the main intro riff and it comes back. So best thing to just watch more of the video and plot out how much of that intro is used and stuff like that. So let's have another listen. Okay, we'll stop there. Okay, so what we're going to do is copy that pattern, yoink, and throw that onto this one. And then we're going to put kicks and a crash there. And then we're going to try just add more kicks to it, so it's more of a, you know, build up. That works. And then when it kicks in, just paste that onto the kick drums. There you go, that should work. So, when that kicks in, it's going. So yeah, that's the intro part done so far. Now the fucking nitty gritty technical part. And here's the thing, we wrote it as a band, so a lot of times when you write things as a band, you're not writing it with a metronome or a drum machine, so riffs just fit together and you don't realize tempo-wise if they fit or not until it's all played together. So the next riff is kind of technical, kind of reminds me a bit of like Testament or some, you know, kind of groove, kind of metal band, kind of like that, which is different to this Fear Factory intro. So we hope that it fits together, and if it doesn't quite, I'll have to change the tempo of the intro slightly, but I don't think changing the tempo of it will just fuck with it too much, so we'll see when we get to it. But if it fits, awesome, bang on to the rest of the song. So we'll play more video and then we'll see what we can get from that. So. basically on a ride. Should be grand. Okay, so we got the beat anyway. Then we'll just put in the rides and stuff. We'll see how long this riff goes on for, and then on to the next one. Right, so the verse has two riffs, main 1 and 2, and then there's a gap, and then 1 and 2 again, with a little bit in the middle. So again, I'm just worrying about drums for now, and then I'll worry about guitar bits later. Drum part should be. Those two verses programmed. So far so good, but I might be speaking too soon. So just listen on for the next parts, and then I know there's a kind of a breakdown bit coming up after that, and pretty simple up into the middle. Okay, so there's kind of a gap there, into a similar beat and what the verse is. So that's, again, pretty simple since I have that tempo started. So I'll just program that into it next. You know, it's pretty straightforward really. I think I got that programmed more or less. We'll have a listen to the next part. I think it's a very similar riff to the verses. So that's going to be grand. And then I know there's a stop with like a dual harmony thing going on into a breakdown. I think we're at the halfway mark, hopefully. Anyway, let's have a listen. I'll go back a little. Alright, so there's a Jesus, what were we thinking? Don't worry, once I get the drums down, rest will fly. I think I'm just going to use that beat again. Fuck it. You know, very similar. And then I'll program the and then there's the next part I know is a kind of a variation on the intro back into the intro. So, yeah, again, very exciting shit. And just a very simple boom. Yeah. So now we'll have a listen to that kind of breakdown bit. And from what I remember, it's a little bit tricky, but then it goes into the intro, so it's kind of based all on the same thing. But sure, we'll just have a listen for now and see what it sounds like. And we'll go back a little bit here and let's play. Okay, stop there. So there's a bit of a build up and then a stop and then into the intro. And yeah, that should be fine. Again, I'm not going to do all the top stuff because I don't know how to, and again, I want to keep it simple, so I'll just keep it to the, you know, kick drums or whatever, and we'll see then. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so we got something going on here, which is very similar. Okay, home stretch at the gap now, and then I know there's a stop and then back into, I think, one of the verse riffs, and then a variation on that for the outro. Dun 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 dun, and that's it. Drums done. Then on to guitars. I can relax then because once the arrangement's down and drums are done, you can just fucking pull on with the rest of it. And yeah, I know that if Niall, shout out, if you're watching, you'd probably either say, why did you bother making this, or send over the fucking track and I'll make proper drums on it. Either way, this is fun, this is a good crack. I'm enjoying it. Just listen to a kick back in, so I know what kind of thing I'm dealing with, and then, yeah, that's it, so. Oh. So yeah, just a simple, just yeah, seems pretty doable. Just being lazy at this point. Yeah, fuck it, I get on. Yeah, simple. Outro riff right here. Dun 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 dun. So yeah, that's the whole thing. So yeah, that's the whole drum pattern done. Better fucking save it actually. Save. And put it into recording software. Yeah. So glad that's done. So that's, at least I know that it's fucking recordable now. Because I was worried about a couple of riffs not fitting in together because, you know, we didn't write it with a metronome. Yeah, getting really excited about it. For context, this gig is, yeah, it's from my old band Within. During the summer of 2005. Gig is in on Cruise Lawn, which is a really cool venue in Cork. Yeah, it was before even the barriers were put up. I think I have a flyer for that gig on my hard drive, and if it's there, I'll just put it right there. If I remember, it was us, Slave Zero, Five Will Die, and I can't for the life of me remember the other band. But it was Five Will Die, which is funny because when Within broke up, Andy went and joined Five Will Die, which is pretty cool. And then, like, you know, it was a really good gig. I remember I was in Slave Zero, used to get along really well. So yeah, good times, really good times. Yeah, anyway, back to this. I was gonna say guitar time, but Bailey's making a bit of a racket. Alright, so drums are in. I use PreSonus 1 as my recording software. Thank you, Niall. And for guitars, Architect Gojira. I don't do anything crazy with the setup because I'd be there all fucking day and I never find the perfect tone. So straight off the bat, the tone is great through my guitar. So yeah, I'm going to start with just a simple run through the song. and then I'll just patch things in as I go. You know, hopefully we class. I'm still figuring out what I'm playing on it, so I'll have to refer to the video and see if I can decipher some of the riffs. Always when I'm recording. Guitars down. I want to see what Bonnie is playing in the intro part. Kind of an octavey thing. Let's have a listen. Or later on, I think. Come together. So main rhythm guitar's down so far, and it's sounding pretty cool. I mean, she's still fucking at it. It's sounding pretty cool. Putting down some layering at the moment, and yeah, just give you a quick clip and see, show you how it's going. Show you how it's sounding so far. Drums here, guitar left and right, and then one down the middle. That's usually how I roll. And then as for guitars itself, I just have standard archetype Gojira. I don't really tweak it that much because, again, you'll be there all day and you'll just unravel your tone. It's best to just keep it simple. So let's just skip to where the first guitar is kicking in. Sound class so far. I'm just gonna go through the video and find all the little bits. I think there's just one part really I'm not quite sure on. It's the harmony breakdown bit. So I'll have to just load that up and have a look at it and figure it out. I remember what I was playing and where I was playing it, so I'll just put in my side of it, and then I'll figure out what Bonnie's is the other. It's just a harmony, so I can't be too far away from there. And then after that, just throw down some bass, and yeah, that's the song. Came together quicker than came together quicker than I thought it would. So yeah, we're on the home stretch. Awesome. So we'll just have a look at the harmony, see if we can hear it. Play it now. We'll just see whatever sounds good, I suppose. I'll just fuck around with it for a bit. Let's try a harmony on it, so will either sound good or it won't. We'll just see. We'll just see. was okay. I'll do another one. Fuck it. Yeah, it works or it doesn't. Other than that, I think that's all of the overdubs and everything. Just bass next, and then yeah, that's it. Awesome. I really get into what I use for bass on my recordings, but I'm using this Washburn right here. Bought it off Luke in 6 Extinction just when the band ended, and I was like, fuck, I can have your bass. Because yeah, I don't really have a bass, and it's just nice to have it in my recordings and stuff. So yeah, Washburn 5-string, handle any tuning, it's fucking awesome. Yeah, so we'll give it a shot. Right, so I'm just going to track 2 more rhythm guitars to double it up because I love quad tracking, that's my thing. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole song. Thanks for watching, that's an insight into how I do things here. Yeah, it was fun trying to put that together from just that video and memory, you know. Usually I have some sort of demo recorded, but I didn't this time. I think that band has another song as well that was really cool, and we never got around to recording. I mean, like, from those 2 songs and the playthroughs, I mean, there's a Within album there that hasn't yet been recorded. So it would be awesome to do that. But yeah, enjoy. Thanks for watching, and yeah, see you next time.